Welcome to Gigi in Tennessee. I'm April, if we've not met yet. It's nice to have you here, and if you're already part of the family, thanks for coming back. Today we are going to pick up an AZURE haul, and we are going to preserve some of the produce from the garden. I got a 25-pound bag of kamut. It's organic. On my last AZURE order, they didn't have the 25-pound bags, so I got 5-pound bags. This time I saw they had it, so I went ahead and got it. This is my favorite grain for baking. Next, I ordered 2 cases of peaches and 2 cases of pears. The pears did not ship. They were sold out before they loaded the truck and got to my order, but the 2 cases of peaches did ship. So let's open them up together and see what they look like. Here we go. All right. Let's open up this box. These are organic peaches, and this is how they arrived. Okay, now I'm gonna close this up and I'm gonna get it out the house. The whole box is just a complete waste. So I did end up with the kamut. I'm happy about that. The great thing is AZURE is really good, so I'll get my money back. Bad thing is I thought I was gonna have peaches for baby G and pears, and I ended up with no fruit. This is an example of why I rather end up with too much than not enough. However, I will say this is the first time I've ever received fruit that was like this. We have peaches and cream corn. We have Georgia peaches. This is fresh from the farmer's market, about 16 pounds of peaches. And I'm very thankful to have this because all of the other peaches that we got were not good. My harvest basket, it's filled with okra on this side. I have tomatoes and peppers on this side. And then I have these 2 watermelons. So I have a full day ahead of me. Here we go. So we ended up with 53 ears of peaches and cream sweet corn. It's just beautiful corn. It's been peeled and shucked. That's the end of phase 1. Have some water boiling in this pot so we can go ahead and blanch them for 3 minutes a piece. Then we're gonna put them in this cold water. I'll have an onion here that I cut up because I'm gonna be doing multiple things at one time. This is all of the okra. It's been cut and sliced, and we are gonna cook it down, and we're gonna make smothered okra Cajun style. Okay, so at the bottom of this pot, I have a liberal amount of avocado oil, and then I just layered it. Okra, Cajun seasoning, okra, Cajun seasoning, okra, Cajun seasoning. Now we're gonna add some more avocado oil. You want to use a liberal amount of oil. I do not use any liquid when I'm cooking this down. This is on medium-high heat to start, and then once it starts cooking, we're gonna lower the temperature to low. And this is just a large onion. For now, the onion could just sit on top. As it begins to cook, you're gonna stir it often. The goal is gonna be to cook a lot of the slime out and to break down the okra. We are making smothered okra, and all you do is let it cook and stir it often. This can take anywhere from 45 minutes to maybe 4 hours, just depending on how much okra you have, the size of your pot. All right, I only blanch about 4 cobs at a time. I put them in the boiling water. I'll let them boil for 3 minutes, and then I pull them out and I stick them in the ice bath. And then I'll repeat the process. Now that the okra is slimy, you can see how slimy it is. See that slime? We're gonna go ahead and turn the temperature down to low or medium low. That way it will not completely stick to the bottom, and we will not have to add any liquid. Sorry about that. That was the timer for the corn. We're gonna go ahead and get these 4 ears out and put them in the ice bath. You may have to change this water several times, and we're gonna get another 4 ears in. Here's an update. See all that slime? If you stir it, you can see the slime. Cook it until you cook most of the slime out. It's been on for about 35 minutes. There is a little bit of brown at the bottom of the pot, but if I use my spoon, it just comes right off. It's not sticking, it's not burning, it's on low heat. We have been devouring these fresh peaches. We're gonna take the rest of them and I'm gonna clean them. Just gonna roll it in baking soda and put it in the sink. If I knew that these were organic peaches, I would just barely rinse them in a little bit of a baking soda wash. But because I'm not 100% sure, I am coating them completely with baking soda, and I'm gonna let them soak as long as possible. Now, the farmer said that they do not use any type of spray, although they are not certified organic, but because peaches are on the Dirty Dozen, I am taking an extra caution. The peaches have soaked for about an hour. You can see all the stuff floating on the top. Now I'm gonna release this water. I'm gonna rinse them. I'm gonna put more water, and I'm gonna add white vinegar this time. Here's the corn all cut off the cob. Here's all the cobs. I used 2 tools. I used this one first. This is a cob cutter. It's the very first time I've ever used this, and man, it is a game changer. It was so easy. You just slip the cob in there like this, and the kernels just fall off, and then you take it and you flip it, and you do this side. The issue that I had was these cobs are a little bit thinner than some other varieties, so it still left a little bit on here. So what I did is, after I ran them all through here, I just took a serrated knife, gently glided it over, and I got what was left off of them. Now this is gonna go to the chickens. Normally, I do not give my chickens corn. It's a wonderful treat that they're gonna have once a year. I'm gonna go ahead and bag this up, and we'll see how much we got. So we ended up with 16 quarts of corn. It's been vacuum sealed. It's gonna go in the freezer. And 11 bags of peaches. These are just fresh peaches. They are not cooked. I vacuum sealed them, and I'm gonna put them in the freezer just like that, so we can enjoy them with ice cream or yogurt, or anytime we wanna enjoy fresh peaches. All of that okra was cooked down and produced 3-quart bags of smothered Cajun cooked okra. So we have the okra, the corn, the peaches, the watermelon. I did not touch today. I'm exhausted. So I'm gonna tackle this tomorrow, and I'm gonna make some compressed watermelon, vacuum sealed, for watermelon and pork belly that I make. And I'm also gonna make some watermelon lemonade concentrate. So I'm gonna do that tomorrow. We're working on the salsa. We're gonna open the pressure canner. This is what we want right here. Quick start guide to boiling water canning method. I really like that there's a line right here that guides you, so you don't have to keep track of how much water you're putting. All right, it beeped, and now it says fill jars. So I'm doing a dozen half-pint jars. I like small jars, perfect for single servings. I will make other batches with bigger jars. The jars have been sanitized. They're still hot. The lids are here. Leave a 1/4 of an inch headspace. This is so exciting. All right, guys, this is it. This is all that was left. Just enough for us to have a little taste tonight. The rest of this will be a taste tester. So here we go. Oh, it's so good. So now I just have a rag with vinegar. I'm wiping the tops. Then we can go ahead and put the lids and the bands. It's just so they'll create a good seal. All right, so the jars are hot, so I'm gonna do this quick. But we're gonna go ahead and fill the container. All right, so that's 10. So we have 2 left right here. I don't know if I'll try to do these afterwards or if I'm just gonna put them in the fridge. Put it on the lock position. So this flips down and then you turn it. We're gonna open it. Could hear them. They're sealing as I'm pulling them out. It's the next morning and they've completely cooled. I'm gonna label them and put them away.